Hi, I'm 2xAA, Geekbit on YouTube, and this is a very quick tutorial on how to transfer files using nanoloop 2 and the web MIDI interface. So what you need to do is start nanoloop on your Game Boy, just like usual. Then go to the bank screen, which is this icon here, press B. Then select a file you'd like to transfer. I'm going to find one that I need to transfer. This one here, and then when you press start, you can move that up here. You need to go all the way to the right to the bank transfer icon, or the data transfer icon, which is the two little lines. So you see here, I get to the end of the text and then press right again. It flicks over at the top there to the two little lines. So that's the icon which you need to be on to use the data transfer commands in the nanoloop manual. So now that you're there, you should have plugged your Game Boy into your USB to MIDI converter. That should be in your computer. Now I'm using Google Chrome. I'm not sure about other browsers, but Google Chrome definitely works. So you need to go to nanoloop's website. Then I'm going to click Game Boy Advance, scroll down to Updates, and then click Web Version. And usually, the first time you will do this, a little drop down will come up and say, would you like to use MIDI devices? Click yes. And then each time now, you've got this little icon here, which will give you the option to clear your settings, etc. for MIDI devices on this particular page in Chrome. So that's fine. We want MIDI devices to work because we need to transfer the data using the web version of the data transfer. So what we're going to do is click Manage Files, click Receive, and then press A, B, and up. Now, as you can see, the progress bar has appeared. Now this is now sending data from nanoloop to the nanoloop web transfer page. And you can see that the buffer content is moving up as the progress bar on nanoloop is moving up. Now it's very important that the power doesn't die, or on either your Game Boy or your computer, or you don't refresh the page, or you don't click anything else, otherwise the data transfer will stop. There's a potential that you will lose your data as well, so just be careful with that. So make sure your batteries are charged, or if you're using a Game Boy player like I am right now, then you'll be fine. Yeah. So we're just going to wait for this to transfer. This is a very big file, so that's why it's taking so long. Almost used all the patterns there. There we go, so buffer content nanoloop to bank loophole, save as, and then it automatically downloads when you click save as. So that's cool. Now say we want to send a bank. So if we make sure we're on a new pattern, because I don't want to overwrite any of this, and we'll just send back the bank that we've already sent. So again, you need to move over all the way to the transfer icon, and then on nanoloop web MIDI, click choose file. So what we want to do, we want to press A, B, and down, and then click send. And again, make sure your batteries are charged on both your laptop if you're using a laptop, or your Game Boy if you're using a Game Boy. Standard stuff, really. So there we go, look, we now have loophole transferred. And if we move back down, we'll see that that was our original loophole, and now this is loophole on bank 23. So there we go. Easy as that. I found it quite confusing because I couldn't figure out what the manual was referring to with those two little lines, and then it became apparent when Cheap Shot helped me out, because I was getting really stuck and really frustrated, and I messaged him and he told me, so I thought I'd create this video to help anyone else out that's getting stuck. That's that. the procedure is pretty much the same on the first version, I think, so, or exactly the same actually, so this procedure should be transferable between the two, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's that. If you have any questions, put them below. I'll do my best to answer. I've only had nanoloop for a very short time. I'm much more of an expert on LSDJ than I am nanoloop, so if I can't answer your questions, I'm very sorry. But I will say that I can't answer your question if I can't. Your best bet then is to Google it or use one of the many chiptune communities there are out there to answer your questions. So yeah, I hope this helps you out, and thanks for watching.